A portion of this video is sponsored by FlexiSpot.
Hey dolls and friends, welcome back and thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. If you're new here, my name is Amber Michon, and on this channel I create high-end home decor crafts using majority of Dollar Tree products, and I also sprinkle in a few hauls and reviews. But if you're not new, hey doll, hey! In today's video, I'm sharing with you guys some spring decor items. I really love how they all turned out, so I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you're new, love what you see, but love all things home decor, DIYing on a budget, I would also appreciate if you consider subscribing and hitting the bell right next to it so you're notified every time that I upload. Let's get into the DIYs.
For this DIY, I'm going to take some 5-gallon paint stir sticks. You can pick them up from your local hardware store, and all I'm going to do is just cut down the handle. I never really use the handle on these sticks. You can choose to keep it on there if you want. And then I'm going to take a piece of foam board foam board from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to frame out a piece of the foam board. All I did was just line up my paint stir sticks in that perfect square, and then mark that down and then cut that down to size. Then I'm going to take my paint stir sticks and I'm going to stain them using some dark walnut stain from Minwax. I really actually like this color a lot more than I thought I was going to like it. Once that is dry, then I'm just going to frame out my foam board again, and then just use hot glue and attach my frame now. Then I'm taking the sign from the Dollar Tree, removing the top part of that sign as well as the burlap that is stuck down, and removing all of the staples that it has on here, sanding that down. Then I'm going to give this 2-coat paint of my white chalk paint from Waverly. I still have Waverly at my Walmart. If you don't, I'm so sorry. I hear a lot of people don't really like the new brand or whatever, don't know. But anyways, then I went to my Cricut and cut out the phrase, "Spring is a lovely reminder of how beautiful change can be," and I did this on some navy blue vinyl. And then all I'm going to do is just transfer that over onto that sign. I put it in the middle of my larger sign because I'm going to use this Spanish moss, this green Spanish moss that I got from Hobby Lobby. This big pack only cost me about $5, so I recommend getting that if you're going to use a lot of this, for crafting or whatnot. I mean, you can still get it from the Dollar Tree, but none of my Dollar Trees have any moss at all. I haven't found any in a long time. Anyways, what I do is just going to put a generous amount of hot glue onto the foam board and just tack down my Spanish moss into place, and I'm just going to go all the way around. This is why I have my smaller sign in the middle, because I don't need to use as much of the Spanish moss to put in there, if that makes any sense. I do recommend using a larger, a regular size hot glue gun, because I was using this small one and it just took a long time for me to get a lot more glue down. So that's one thing I would recommend. I'm just going to go all the way around, and once that is done, I'm just going to start giving my moss just a little haircut, just a little bit of a trim. And then I took some of these florals from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to hot glue those directly onto my moss insert. And I have these really pretty colors, pink, yellow, and purple, and I just put those down. And then also I did hot glue down the sign in the middle, so don't skip that step. I think I skipped telling you about it, but I did it. And that's pretty much it. I just went all the way around with those little bitty flowers. What are these? Wildflowers or roses? I think they're roses. And I think it turned out really adorable. It's super cute. It's really fun, cute spring decor. And I really like it. It's definitely a statement piece. Next, I'm taking this egg-shaped sign from the Dollar Tree, and I used some washi tape and placed it down on one side of the egg because I'm going to paint the inside of that. So I'm just going to do like a cute little stencil on it. It's not really like a stencil, but you know what I mean. I just randomly and eyeballed where I put my washi tape down. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. I just wanted some cute little stripes going down my egg sign. Once that was dry, I then removed the washi tape from the side, and then to give this a little bit more decorative touch, you guys know I love my wood beads and I love them on a hanger, so all I did was untie the jute that was on top and fish through 2 of my wood beads. I think these are 16 millimeter wood beads. Then I went to my Cricut and went into Design Space and just searched spring bunny in images, and then this one came up. I think it was towards the end of the first search page, but you know, there's tons of images you can choose from. Then I just transferred that over to the inside of the sign, or the other side of where the stripes were, and then put down some Jenga pieces so that it could stand up on its own in the back. I think I used 4, and that's it for this one. I think this is so adorable. That bunny, she's just so precious, so cute. I cannot get over her. Alright guys, so this portion of the video is sponsored by FlexiSpot. And FlexiSpot is a company that's all about comfort, whether you are buying furniture for your home office or your bedroom. I actually already have one of their ergonomic office chairs, and I absolutely love it. Definitely helps my back support. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of their desks. Because I love their chair so much, they reached out to me to see if I wanted to try one of their desks. And I got the Comhar all-in-one standing desk that has a wooden top. And I'm telling you, I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I really, really love it. The great thing about this desk is that it is adjustable. So it goes all the way to the highest height, which is going to be 48 inches. And that's almost as tall as me. It's not quite there. It could be, though, if I didn't have my hair in a high ponytail. The other great thing about this desk is that it's super easy to put together. It's extremely user-friendly. It literally took me 3 steps. The hardest part was getting the box opened, so I just asked my husband to do that. And then I just had Isaiah help me take everything up here. And when I say 3 steps, I'm not joking about the 3 steps. All I had to do was lay the top of the desk down, face down, of course, and then put the middle part that attaches the top desk and the legs at the bottom, or the feet actually in the middle. So I have my legs, and then I'm going to attach my feet to the bottom of that. Then all I'm going to do is attach 2 cords. One that goes into the power outlet, and the other one to where it's the most. There's also a super easy panel, and you're going to have your USB-C and 2 USB outlets. Then when you turn it on, it's going to say BOT, which means it's already at the bottom. And then you just press up and down, and that is going to allow the desk to go up. You have to hold it down for it to go all the way up. And then you could actually set your height. You have 4 buttons. Press it down for 3 seconds when you reach the height that you want. And then you just let it do what it do. There's also another button on the far right side of this desk. You press that and it'll lock the desk in place. And of course, Caleb and Isaiah always are interested in when I get a new product. They want to try it out. So when Caleb asked to sit on it, when he saw it going up and down, of course, Isaiah was quick to follow. I really do like this desk. It takes up little space. I really do recommend this desk. 10 out of 10 from me. It is the best standing desk that I've ever used. And this is coming from a person that has used numerous standing desks when I went into the office for work. I do highly recommend it to people that are in the market for a standing desk and you have a limited budget, especially because they have a 30-day risk-free return policy. So why not give it a try, right? A win is a win. I will have a link to this desk in my description box below, as well as a discount code for you. Thanks again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring that portion of the video. Now back to the DIYs. For this next DIY, I'm taking this old sign that I've had for a very long time, and I'm just going to repurpose it. I'm using this moss-colored chalk paint from Waverly, as well as this Fresh Flowers Market stencil. I actually picked this up. I think I got this from Hobby Lobby or was it Amazon? I can't even remember. Anyways, I painted the entire sign using 2 coats of that paint, and I did all sides on this. Then I'm going to place down my stencil and put it down with some painter's tape so it stays. Sometimes stencils have the tendency to move a lot. So that's why I also put down a thin layer of Mod Podge. I still got a little bit of bleeding though, even after I put down my white chalk paint. I still do really like how this turned out, and I love styling this in my home. It goes really well with like a vase of florals and a candle. Next, I'm taking these wood shelves from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take one out of the pack, but sand it down just a bit just to get the rough edges out and put some wood filler in those holes. Then I'm going to take some wood letters that I pick up from Amazon and spell out Hoppy Spring. And then I'm just going to use my burnt umber paint, and I'm just going to give this one good coat. So if you've been around for a while, you should already know that I put my wood letters on some painter's tape so that it's super easy to paint. So then after I put one layer of paint down, I just wipe it down with a rag so I can get that stained look. Then I take some agave colored chalk paint, and I'm going to paint that wood sign. And I think this is a beautiful color. I love the agave color. And then I cut out 2 bunnies from Cricut Design Space. I did that on my Cricut Joy, and I just again searched spring bunnies, and this image came up. It was only one of them, so I had to duplicate it. And then I'm just going to put down my Hoppy Spring phrase just so that I know where the words need to be so I can place the image properly on my sign. And then I just transferred it over onto the front. And then I am going to take some of that my white chalk paint, and I'm just going to kind of give it a heavy distressing because it's going to be, this is more of a stencil design, and then I just weed out all of the stencil pieces on here, and then I just glue down my words or my letters. I can't talk today, y'all. I glue down my letters with the Gorilla Super Glue Gel. I really like it a lot. I still use the original super glue gel though from the Dollar Tree, but I should probably buy it in bulk. I just glued that down, and that's it for this one. I sanded down the edges just to give it a little bit more of a farmhouse like chic look to it. I really, really like it. I think it's super adorable. So yeah, you guys excuse my missing words or jumbling words. It's literally like 1 a.m. This is the only time that I can do any of this stuff because everybody is asleep.
Dolls, that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below which DIY happened to be your favorite. Alright dolls, be blessed, stay safe, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye! Say hey friends.
Hey.
Say hey aunties, internet aunties. Say hi internet aunties. Huh? Say hi.
Hi.
Internet. Aunties.
Auntie.
You like being a big brother?
No.
No? Do you like being a little brother?
No.
No? Do you like being a brother?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, great. Alright, say bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. Press the red button.
Okay. Where?
Oh, big boy. Okay, I'm not holding you up. Stand up. Press the red button. Press the red button, little boy. Thank you.